Alrighty, so you should have just finished off with the third video in the series for the My First Car. You've gone ahead and you've done your main body, you've done your CO2 canister housing, you've done your front and rear wheel housings, and you've just finished off your front and rear wings. We're now at the point where we've got to go ahead and put some fillets on our car. Now, one of the most important things that you see on this drawing sheet for the fillets is the fact that it says fillets must be done in order. You have to do these fillets in order or it will not work properly. So to start that off, it's quite straightforward. We're just going to have a look at the list, and the first one we've got is a 3mm fillet that is red. If we have a look at the object over here, the car, we've got one there at the back of our wheel housing in both cases, as well as one at the front behind the wing and behind the inside there. So there's one just there and one just behind there. So to go ahead and do our fillets, we're going to use our Modify Fillet tool. We're going to select all those edges. In this case, this is for our 3mm fillet. So clicking those two, I'm going to change my direction of view. Select that one as well and the front one. Move it along a bit. Those there. And I'm going to type in that 3mm size as the radius of my fillet and press OK. So I've now popped those fillets in there. Right, looking at the drawing there, we've now got to move on from the 3mm to the 1mm one, which is on anything that is blue. So let's zoom in a bit so that we can get a good idea of where that is. So if we have a look on the drawing here, it seems as though we've got a blue at the front, a blue at the top here, blue at the back there, blue underneath as well, blue at the very back of the car and on our back of our rear wing, and on the back of the front wing as well. So there's lots of spots where we need this specific fillet. So let's just have another look at how many there were. So it should be 10 in total by the time we've finished, and it is a 1mm fillet. So let's start by selecting our Modify Fillet tool again. We're going to select the top and bottom here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've got to change our angle so we can see the back of it. 7, 8, 9, we've got one more to go. Let's just double check where that one was. I believe it's at the very back of the car. Yes, it is, along the back there. And 10. Now we'll change that to a 1mm fillet by typing that in on the keyboard, and we'll hit OK. There we go, we've got our 1mm fillet in now as well. So looking down the list here, we're now up to our green fillet, which is a 0.5mm fillet, a very small one there. And there are 3 of those. If we have a look on the drawings here, we've got one there at the front, we've got one there on the back wing, and there's a tiny one around the back of our CO2 canister housing as well. So that is a 0.5mm fillet. So going to our Modify tool, fillet again, front of that wing, and back of that canister housing, and again 0.5 of a millimetre. Click OK. That's those ones done. So we're looking quite close now. Got our 1mm pink ones. There's 4 of those. So it looks as though there is the entire outside of the side pod here, the front, and the top and bottom of that one, the top and bottom of that one there. Sorry, it's all around each of these. So all around there, all around there, all around there, and all around that wing as well. And that is a 1mm fillet. So let's go ahead and do that one now. So Modify tool, fillet again. That area there, that area there, that area there, and that one there. And a 1mm fillet, type that in, click OK. That's our 1mm fillet there. And now we're just up to our 3mm yellow one, which looks to be just around the base of both of our wings. So we can finish that off now. So back to our Modify tool, back to fillet, 3mm here, 3mm here, and I believe that's all. So type that in, 3 for our millimeters, click OK. If we have a look there, yep, it's just those 2, and there we go, all our fillets are done. So we're almost finished now. We've just got to go ahead and do the very last step, just zoom out on the drawing, which is to mirror the car. So we're going to mirror the body using the inside face there, and then we will combine the 2 bodies into one. So, in order to use the mirror operation, it is in the, I've got to find it now. There we go, in the Create tool palette we have mirror. We're going to select, instead of faces, we're selecting bodies. We're going to select that entire body. We're going to select the mirror plane, being that inside plane that we've been working from for the whole time. Select that plane, and it's now going to mirror about that plane and give us a full My First Car. So we'll click OK, and there we go. So we now have that mirrored around the plane, but we have not combined it into one body yet. We'll zoom out a little bit. We're going to select everything by hovering over it like that with the selection tool. We're going to right click. We're going to change it into one body. Sorry, not right click. Might be under the assemble body here. Maybe not, maybe it's under modify. Now we just have to find it. There we go, combine. Alright, so it's going to combine the two bodies into one. So target body is that, tool bodies is that, joining them, making a new component. We don't technically need to make a new component, we'll just combine them. We'll click OK. There we go, we've now combined it into one. You can see there is no line down the center here, like there is on my original one here. None of that. We've just got the full body there completed. So that's your final video for the My First Car. Thanks for watching that one.